Hello everybody, so welcome to today's video. So something a little bit different for you. So it's about 11:30 at night. I'm not sure how well you can see this. We've got a calf. So this cow here has just had this. Better for you. GoPros aren't very good in the dark. This cow here, 232, has just had this Belgian blue calf. We've got a cow there that's now calving. And we've got one here that's just had a calf. So this red cow's just had this calf here. And we've got one cow here calving. And this cow here in the distance. She's also on with doing something. So, yeah, we calve all year round, but also we've got another cow that's calved a few hours ago as well. So, like I said, we calve all year round, but we've obviously got babies coming left, right, and centre at the minute. But yeah, just get a little update on calving. So, bit of a sad update for everyone right now. So, two cows, after come off camera last night, had a feeling that cow. The calf was all there, presented well. So, she's actually calved and she's had this Frisian calf here. Now, this is a very sad, well, I say sad, it's a bit annoying. This was sex semen. She had a sex semen bull calf, that cow. So that's not really what we want. But then, this cow over here is calved as well. Probably not all that long ago. And she's had a dead Frisian heifer calf. So yeah, not feeling best chuffed with myself right now. So she wasn't actually calving. Well, she looked like she might have been calving, but she weren't. There was no showing or anything. And now, 4 hours later, since we've last checked on her, there's a dead Frisian heifer calf. So, very sad outcome for that. But hey ho, these things are set to challenge us. But yeah, that's a little update on the cows that we're calving. Right, so this is the calf shed. The JCB lives in here as well, by the way. Well, it currently does. So this is where calves come after they come off the cow. So here we have 3 Frisian heifer calves, 1 in this pen and 2 in that pen. So these suckle on these teat feeders. So that pen has this one, it's got 2 teats on, and this pen has this one with 1 teat on, just a 1 calf. So we're going to feed them now, but we've also got 3 more calves over here. So we have an Angus, a Frisian cross Montbéliard heifer, and a Frisian heifer calf. So this is where the calves come after they're born and they've been on the cow for a day or 2. Yeah, and this is why they come. We feed them with these teat feeders. So we're going to put this on here now. Give them that. And we've got some milk here. So this pen have the green bucket. Well, they have half the green bucket this pen do. So I'll just put you guys over here. Hopefully you can see me. So these calves have half the, well, about 2/3 of the milk feeder full. Not sure if you can see that. So they'll drink that now. Got a bit of milk left in there. We need that for the 3rd pen, which I've not shown you yet. So what we'll do now is Where can I sit you guys? Sit you there on the Gino. I'll clip there. So well you can see me if I put you there. Right, so they're fed now, or they're drinking. So this holds about 4 litres full, so I've not quite filled it brim full. So she's got at least 3 litres. And then we have this teat feeder over here, which I've just pushed over a bit, pull it back. So that also holds 4 litres, but we've not quite filled them full, so they've got at least 3 litres. That's why I aim to give them at least 3 litres. So, but we'll wait for these to drink, and then I need these teat feeders to actually feed the pen next door as well. And then we'll go and have a look at them. So, as well as milk, they have access to corn, which is in this bucket here. Let's get a scoop full for you. So, these are baby calf nuts. They're very small, so they're smaller than cow nuts, so they're easier for the calves to eat, because they've obviously got smaller mouths. They're easy to chew on. And they also got access to some hay, or haylage, which we find is better than straw because they do eat. If they want straw, they can eat it off the floor because they are well bedded. But we also give them haylage. It's a very controversial subject. Some people say straw is a lot better for them. We think, well, if they've got straw the line on, they can eat that. So offer some haylage and they do pretty alright. The same with this pen over here. So these are actually drunk up. They've drunk their milk now. These have also got the corn. So there's bits of cornflakes in it as well. So it's all like food byproduct that's in this. So food that would go for human consumption, but has been rejected or it's gone out of date or whatever. We don't do the calves any harm at all. So there's little bits of everything in there. And we prefer this stuff. Well, what we like about this stuff is it sticks to the calf's nose, so the calf sticks its head in there and it'll stick to the calf's nose and the calf will then walk off, lie down and lick its nose. So, this is quite nice food. And it'll go back and eat some more. And obviously got haylage as well. But that calf's about drunk up as well. So we'll go and feed the calves next door now. Right, so we're in the other shed now. So what we have in this pen is, we've got twin Friesians, so that's a twin, and this one's a twin. He's a bit slow at drinking, this one. So these are in one big pen together, and then we've got an Angus as well. So these twins are what they call 3 Martin twins, which, if you've never heard before, I'll give you a brief explanation while they drink. Hang on, back on. Come on. Just wants to play with it, this little dude does. Come on. There we are. So, 3 Martin twins are twins that are mixed sex, which I mean by that is one's a boy, one's a girl. Now, if a person or most other mammals has a boy and a girl, it doesn't matter. There's no effect to the babies, to the offspring. There's no effect at all. Whereas with cows, there is quite a big effect, and that's the heifer calf, the girl, is 90% chance infertile because the hormones have mixed inside the womb and have made her sterile. I don't think it affects the male calves, so if we kept the male calf and wanted to breed off him, there's no effect at all to that. But the heifer calf is. It's the testosterone out the male calf gets into the female calf and makes her sterile, so that's basically what happens. That's basically what free marting means. So these 3 calves, I think we might keep the heifer calf, because you've still got the 10% chance that she might breed. And then you've obviously got, you know, if she doesn't breed, we've obviously just sell her as a store heifer, as a reared calf. But yeah, that's basically what it is. These 2 will then go for beef. What else we've got in here? We've got 12 calves on that side, which are a bit overcrowded really. So this is the bigger pen. These are all weaned. So this is what, when they get to about 3 months old, we take them off milk because they're big enough. So like one of these has only just been weaned. So this one here, this white one in the middle, not this white one, that white one, he's only just been weaned. He's a Frisian bull calf. So in this pen there's 9 Frisian heifer calves, 2 Angus, an Angus bull and an Angus heifer, and a Frisian bull. So that makes 12. So yeah, they're a bit overcrowded, but when we TB test, because when an animal's under 42 days, you can sell it off farm without having to do anything. But when it's over 42 days, you have to TB test them and then sell them. So when we next TB test, we'll test them 3, the 2 Angus and the Frisian bull, and sell them out the way. Right, so we're now back into the calving shed, and we've removed the dead calf that this cow here's had, but we've still got this calf here that was born in the night, and that calf there. Now, there's no sure way of knowing whether they've had the colostrum. So, if you don't know what colostrum is, it's the first milk that a cow produces when she calves, and that has got all the antibodies in it that a calf needs to build its immune system up and stop, you know, viruses and bacteria getting in and making it very poorly, and will consequently make it die. So there's no way of knowing that. So we've milked one of these cows, and I've got the milk here in a bottle. So this bottle is 4 litres. That'll feed 2 calves. That's why I like this bottle. Each calf gets 2 litres. Now, you should give it to them within 6 hours of life. These were born in the night, so we're now pushing like 8 or 9 hours. So, well, there's every chance they had some milk off one of the cows, off the mums. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to give this milk to these 2. That one over there were born yesterday in the daytime. It's lying down over there. So it had some last night. We're going to feed these 2 now, and make sure they've got a full belly. If they've got too much in the belly, in the tummy, it's not a problem. It's not a major problem. Because a cow's got 4 stomachs, and it just floods into one of the other stomachs, so it's not the end of the world. You're better overfeeding them than underfeeding them. So I'll put you lads in over here, you guys. Hopefully you can see me. Sorry I've got me back to the camera, but it's just the way the calf's sat. You have to straddle the calf to feed it, to make sure it has. But when you give it 2 litres, now this is the Frisian bull calf, her mum's just stood be over there, you probably can't see her. Ah, 2 litres. Right, so there we go. Them two have had the colostrum. So they won't need feeding now and again until tonight, which with any luck they might have actually sucked the mothers. But they've had the important bit, which is the colostrum. Because getting that in them as early as possible is the main priority for the young calf, because that is what's going to keep that calf alive and make it thrive. Because without it, they'll just get poorly. But how this works is, I'll just go and wash this in a minute, but how this works is, this long tube, you put it in the mouth, and then they bite, I'll give you a demonstration, they bite onto this plastic bit here, this green bit, and then you push the tube out and down to the back of the throat, and as long as you're on top of the tongue, you're alright, because if you're in any other position, you could end up going into the lungs and drowning the calf. But I always check when I put it in, you see the calf that is still breathing. As long as the calf's still breathing and this is in their mouth, you're in the right place, because they won't be able to breathe if that's wedged into the windpipe. So that's the main way I do it. I know it looks brutal, but it's the one sure way you can make sure that this colostrum gets into the calf. Well, for me it is. It works well for me. And then that's the Frisian heifer calf. So that one was born yesterday. That is off the red cow in the middle there. And it'll be a future dairy cow. Whereas these two here are both beef calves. So even though that's a Frisian bull calf, it'll go into the beef industry. So we'll rear it for a few weeks and then we'll sell it along with the blue. And they'll both go to beef. So a Frisian bull calf is a male cow, basically. And we don't want males. Females are what give milk, not males. So the males will go for beef. And don't believe anything you read on the internet that dairy farmers shoot bull calves. That's not true, because we definitely don't. We never have done, never will. That's not to say some people don't, but the majority of farmers now don't, because it's a thing that milk buyers are actually getting strict upon. But we never have and never will, and we rear them just the same as the heifer calves, and then they get sold when they're a few weeks old. And they'll go to a beef farmer somewhere and they'll be fattened for beef. So yeah, that's basically the ins and outs of what happens to a dairy bull calf. And are you bawling? So this calf's currently 2 days old. Well, say 2 days. It's not even 2 days, like a day and a half old. So this is so he had a full day with his mum, and then we're taking him off his mum now. So he's going into calf pens. This is the Belgian blue heifer. So this is the next stage in the calf rearing process. They're separated from the mums. Dog's just getting a bit excited over there. But yeah, this is what happens. So he comes off the mum, normally within 24 hours, but this calf's been lucky and had a little bit longer. So he's going into calf pens now, and we'll feed him, try and feed him tonight. And we'll go from there. Hello everybody, and now this is the next stage in the calf rearing process. So this is the following day after putting them in here. So the calf's now 3 days old. So it's really important that we give them all an Airtag. So if you look at these calves beside of me, they've all got Airtags in. But these are newborns, so they haven't. So what we're going to do is, we've got some Airtags here, and we are going to tag each of these. So this will be basically, the first part of the number is our unique herd number, and the last 6 digits are the animal's unique number. So the herd number is where, because they were born here, and then the last 6 digits is that animal's unique number, so there won't be any other animal with that number in it. So we'll tag these now while we're here. So if I put you right there, hopefully you can see me. So what we just do is we grab a calf, put hands underneath its neck, and then you put the Airtag goes in, there's 2 veins that run in the calf's ear, and the Airtag goes in between those 2 veins. So you don't catch if you don't catch the vein, that won't bleed. It's a bit like having your ears pierced. So they have to have 2. So they have to each have 2 Airtags. Because I think the law is, you know, if you lose one, they've still got the other one. I think that's how the law goes. So every cow has to have Airtags. There we go. So they've all got their ear tags in now. These three. So these three are all 3 days old now. And what we do now is, for the first 7 days of their life, we give them this drench. So, just how well you can see that. But it's called Cryptosil. And that is to prevent a type of scour that we have had a problem with in the past. So, this drench, you give it them in the mouth. We'll catch one and I'll show you how we do it. And it stops them getting, well, it should prevent them getting a really bad type of scour. It like boosts their antibodies in the system. And there we go. I think that is everything you need to know about calf rearing. So I'm just going to go next door and tag them twins and the Angus, which you'll seen earlier, hopefully, if I videoed that bit. But you don't really need to see that. You've seen me tag these. So I'll leave the video at this. Bit of a mash-up of calf rearing. But if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. Hey? You're getting hungry, aren't you? It's nearly feeding time. But I'll see you in my next one. See ya.